Welcome back, students, in the part 4 of the chapter called solid state. Okay, if you remember, in part 3 I have explained you about unit cell, okay, which is the smallest part of crystal lattice. So in today's class what we will see is the type of unit cell, but before that, do remember, in ISC syllabus you have to learn only about cubic unit cell. I guess in CBSE board also there are many other shapes, but you also have to learn only cubic unit cell. So if we have to learn about cubic unit cell, which is the smallest part of the crystal lattice, let us see how many parameters it has. Okay, so now you can see out here, I'm going to discuss right now is about cubic unit cell. Okay, and do remember, students, cubic unit cell you can make like this. It is made from square, so make 2 square. So after you make a 2 square, join this. So this is the picture of a cubic unit cell. Now do remember, students, let us consider this as, okay, this as length, and let the length be A, and that is this be the breadth, so B, and this be the height, so let it be C, and the angle between length and breadth be alpha, okay, and the angle between breadth and height be beta, and the angle between length and height be gamma. So from here we can say that cubic unit cell, it has 6 parameters. It has 6 parameters. Number 1, 3 with respect to sides, that is A, B, C. 3 with respect to sides, that is A, B, C. And number 2, 3 with respect to interfacial angle. Interfacial angle, that is alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, so do remember, students, cubic unit cell has 6 parameters. 3 with respect to sides ABC, and 3 with respect to interfacial angle alpha, beta and gamma. And do remember, in cube all sides are equal, so A is equals to B equals to C, all sides are equal in cube, and it has 3 interfacial angles alpha, beta, gamma, and in cube all angles are equal to 90 degree. So to remember, cubic unit cell has 6 parameters, 3 with respect to side, 3 with respect to interfacial angles. Okay, and do remember, in cube all sides are equal, ABC is equal, and all angles are equal to 90 degree, that is alpha, beta, gamma is equal to 90 degree. And what is the meaning of interfacial? Interfacial means an angle between two faces. Suppose this is one face of a cube, this is the other face of the cube, and the angle formed in between them is called interfacial angle. For example, you can see this is one face of a cube, this is the other face of a cube, and the angle formed between the two faces is called interfacial angle. So if anyone asks you what is interfacial angle, you have to say it is the angle formed between the two faces, okay, in between the two faces. So do remember from now on that cubic unit cell has total 6 parameters, 3 with respect to right, all sides are equal, and 3 with respect to angle, all angles are equal to 90 degree, that is alpha, beta and gamma. So if we are talking about cubic unit cell, students, let us learn some of the thing about cube. So do remember, the volume of a cube formula is side cube. Okay, the formula of a volume of a cube is side cube, and you know that all sides are equal here. A is equals to B equal to C. So let us consider all of them as A, all are equal to A. So the formula is A cube. So do remember, cube volume formula is side cube, and here it is coming A cube, and the CGS unit of the side will be centimeter cube. Centimeter cube. In the SI unit, the unit will be meter cube. Okay, so in CGS system the unit will be centimeter cube, in SI it will be meter cube. How? Side length, side is a length, so if you put centimeter, it becomes centimeter cube in CGS system. If you put a meter, it becomes meter cube, that is in SI system. So the volume of the cube formula is side cube, that is A cube. Okay, and unit can be centimeter cube in CGS system and meter cube in SI system. Now what we will see, how many faces it has. Cube has how many faces? And do remember, it has 6 faces. Cube always has how many faces? 6. So you can see from here, students. Okay, so let us, this is a cube. Okay, so how many faces it has? Let us count. 1 face, 2 face, 3 face, 4 face. 1, 2, 3, 4 face. Above is 5, below is 6. So do remember cube has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 face cube has. Okay. Now let us see in cube how many corners are there. How many corners are there in a cube? So you can see out here the corners are this one. 1 corner, 2 corner, 3 corner, 4 corner. 1, 2, 3, 4 corner. Below 5, 6, 7, 8. So do remember cube has 8 corners. You can see from here also 6 faces. Upper face, down face, right face, left face, back face, front face. Total 6 faces. The corner count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So do remember students, in a cube there are 6 faces and 8 corners. In a cube there are 6 faces and 8 corners. Now let us see how many edges they have. How many edges they have? Edges means the midpoint of a length. You can see from here, if this is a length, so midpoint is here 1, length, midpoint is here 2, length, midpoint is here, length, midpoint is here. So how many edges you saw? 4. Let us go down. Midpoint is here 1, 2, midpoint is here 3, midpoint is here 4. 4 plus 4, 8. Now this one, midpoint 9, 10, midpoint 11, midpoint of this length 12. So do remember they have 12 edges. So I repeat again, students, do remember cube has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 faces. And how many corners? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. Now how many edges they have? Edges means the midpoint of a length. This is the midpoint, so count the length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I repeat again. Look out here nicely now. Edges means the midpoint of a length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So do remember they have 12 edges. So you can see from here again. So it has 12 edges. How? Midpoint of a length 1, 2, 3, 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4 down, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the perpendicular. So 4 plus 4, 8 plus 4 in the perpendicular makes it 12. So do remember cube has 6 faces, 8 corners and 12 edges. Okay, now let us see one cube says how much part of a particle. So let us consider one particle is in the corner. Let us consider one particle is in the corner. Now let us see this particle is shared between how many cubes. Okay, I repeat again, there are particles on the corner and there are how many corners? 8 corners, and each corner contains one particle. So how much part of that particle, that is spherical particle, we consider this particle will have spherical shape. Okay, particle has what kind of shape? We consider spherical shape. Do remember we consider that particle has spherical shape. Okay, let it be atom. As I said you in my previous class, particle means it may be ion, atom or molecule. Let us consider right now atom, and this corner contains atom and which is spherical in shape. Now how much part of the atom is always shared with one cube? Okay, so do remember corner says always 1/8 part. Okay, each corner shares 1/8 part of an atom. I repeat again, each corner shares 1/8 part of an atom, we say. Let us assume this way, there are 2 floors, okay, 2 floors, and in ground floor, in the corner, I am making a hole, okay, and I am going to insert a football. Let the football be a spherical particle right now, okay, you have to imagine a lot of here. So that football will be shared with 4 flats, 4 rooms of the ground floor and 4 rooms of the above floor. Therefore 4 plus 4 means 8. So that football which is in the corner is shared between 4 rooms in the ground floor and 4 rooms in the first floor. So total that is shared between 8 floors. So with one room, how much it will be shared? 1/8. So I repeat again, do remember there are 8 corners in a cube and each corner will always share 1/8 part of the atom. Now let us go to the face. You know that in cube there are 6 faces. Now each face will share how much? Let us assume that behind this wall there is another room. Let us consider behind this wall there is another room. So this wall can be considered as one face. of one particular cubic unit itself. Okay, so in this center, if I make a hole and if I insert an atom, that is football for the time being, then that football will be shared between two rooms, this room and the room behind this wall. Therefore, this room will only share how much part of the football? Half. I repeat again. Let us consider there are two footballs. Okay, one in this room, one in the another room. One is in this room, one is in the another room. This wall is connected with two rooms, so this is one room, the other room is behind this. Okay, so if you make a hole in between the wall, which is common between the two rooms, and if I insert a football, which is a spherical atom, if I consider, then that football or an atom can be shared between two rooms, this room and that room. So each room will share how much part of the football? Half. So do remember, each faces will share half part of an atom. Okay, do not forget this. So I repeat again, each face will always share half part of the atom, and there are 6 faces. Each corner will share 1/8. Each corner will share 1/8, and there are 8 corners. Now edges. As you have already said, there are 12 edges, and do remember each edge will share 1/4 part of the atom. Okay, it's not possible right now here to show you how it happens, but you can imagine. So suppose this is a edge and this is the midpoint of it. Now with how many it is been shared? I repeat again, suppose this is a length and this is the edge of it. Okay, now with this floor it is connected with two rooms, this room and the room behind this, and according in the above room flat also it is connected with two rooms, this side room and the room behind that. So that means this center is connected with 4 rooms, in the ground floor with this room and the adjoining room, and in the above floor with the above room and the adjoining room. Okay, so if I make a hole out here and put a football, now it will be shared between 4 rooms. How? This room, the room behind this, above room and the room behind that. Okay, total 4 rooms. That means only with this room how much portion of it will be shared is 1/4. So do remember students, cubic unit cell has 6 parameters, 3 with respect to side ABC, 3 with respect to interfacial angle alpha, beta, gamma, which is equal to 90 degree, because all angles are equal to 90 degree in cube. And do remember there are 6 faces. Each face will share 1/2 part of the atom. There are 8 corners, each corner will share 1/8. And there are 12 edges, each edges will share 1/4 of the atom. So if you want, you can take the screenshot of these students, and do remember this is very important for the calculation. Okay, so how many faces, corners and edges are there, you need to remember. So face will share half part, corner will share 1/8 part, and your edge will share 1/4 part. Do remember this for your calculation.